Money, a guide for new Muslim men and women. Before you were a Muslim, you might have handled money in many different ways. But now that you're a Muslim, you should handle money as Allah commands. Islam is a complete way of life. 1. Gambling and insurance. 1.1. Gambling is completely forbidden. That includes even small stakes gambling such as lotto, and gambling with friends. 1.2. Insurance is also gambling. You are paying a small stake against the possibility of receiving a large sum in the event of a problem. 1.3. This includes commercial as well as domestic insurance. 1.4. Vehicle insurance is also forbidden, even if it is required by law. There is no law that requires you to own a car. The way to avoid vehicle insurance is to travel by public transport or bicycle. 1.5. You should also be wary of schemes that claim that they are Islamic insurance. 1.6. Backgammon or anything else that involves dice is forbidden. 1.7. Chess might or might not be forbidden. There are different opinions. Most opinions are that it is forbidden. 1.8. Playing cards, such as bridge, is forbidden, even if it is not for money. 2. Interest. 2.1. It is completely forbidden to loan or borrow money with interest to be paid. 2.2. If you borrow a sum and are required to pay back that same amount, then that is halal. If it's 1 penny more, it is forbidden. 2.3. Credit cards are therefore forbidden, but debit cards are halal. 2.4. If a company offers you an Islamic loan, then you must apply this very simple test. Will you be paying back more than you borrowed? If so, then it is forbidden, no matter how many times they use the word Islamic. 2.5. This includes house mortgages. 2.6. Student loans are halal if they do not involve paying interest, but haram if you will pay interest. 2.7. If you already had a loan with interest before you reverted, then you can apply for zakat charity funds for repaying the loan. Ask your mosque for help with applying for this. 3. Commerce. 3.1. Commercial transactions are allowed, provided they do not involve gambling, or loaning or borrowing money at interest. 3.2. Advertising must be honest and open, and must not belittle a competing product. 3.3. It is best to avoid partnerships with non-Muslims. 3.4. Do not work in any business that deals in haram goods or services, or requires haram clothing or practices, such as the mixing of men and women. 4. Charity. 4.1. If your net wealth is more than 87.48 grams of gold or 612.36 grams of silver, then you have to pay 2.5% of that each year. Notice that this is on net wealth, not income. 4.2. The net value of your residence is not included in this. 4.3. 87.48 grams of gold is currently 3,765. But that varies. 4.4. 612.36 grams of silver is currently 316. But that varies. 4.5. Example. If your net wealth is 100,000, then 2,500 is due. 4.6. If you have doubts about the amount of zakat due, consult an Islamic accountant.